So you want to tame a Maeguana in Astraeus? Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you all the abilities that this creature has, a simple way to tame it very early on for low levels, and also the way to tame high level ones with a trap. I'll give the trap example in here, but for the low levels, just go and don't use a trap. What you're going to need for this basic tame is a bow, or preferably a crossbow, some trank arrows, 2 wooden pillars, a wooden ceiling, and 4 wooden walls, and a rare flower as well to lure it into that trap. And that is all you need for this tame, apart from the saddle, obviously, to ride it. But then after you're done with that, that is all you're going to need for this wonderful, easy tame. It really shouldn't take you that long. It barely takes any tranks, and it's a quick tame as well. Simple kibble is its favorite food, but meat and berries work too. So let's just get into the taming method. So I'm going to take this trap here, and we're going to place a pillar down, and we're going to place it in this form. So we're going to use the wooden thin pillar, place it, and then we're going to take it into the ground a little bit, maybe about halfway along, put another one down, and then this ceiling piece wants to go towards sort of where it is. My Maeguana's over there, but there's some pressing things over there. I'll deal with those before I pop the rare flower, and then we need to take these walls and make them this sort of hollow door frame. It's not hollow door frame, but put this in like that. We'll put the other 2 walls in later. So we've got our Maeguana here, we've cleared the area, and we've got the basic trap set up. So what you're going to want to do is pop that rare flower, probably not be in the position that I was there. We've got some hide gear on for the purpose of demonstration. Here, I am in creative mode, I will disclose that, so I won't be taking damage, and you essentially need to go around and find the point where it will actually snap on. It's really finicky sometimes. Come around and place one there, and I'm just going to come around and place one here as well. It seems to have calmed down, and it should trank out pretty quickly with no issues. Occasionally on unstable ground it can escape from a trap like this, but as you can see there, that really wasn't that many tranks. From here, you can give it simple kibble, that's its favorite food, but any sort of meat or berries will work as well. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to give it some raw meat. So if you know anything about the Maewing, then you'll know a lot about the Maeguana. Its saddle's unlocked at level 21. Pretty early on, pretty simple stuff. You're going to want to get one of these things on Astraeus as soon as possible. That's why, especially if you're taming a low level, it's your first one, you may not use a trap most of the time, but you can just see how fast it's zipping across the map there. It is by far the fastest way of traveling in Survival Ascended at the moment. Probably the main reason for getting the Astraeus DLC, apart from the map which you get with this DLC of course, is the fact that you actually get this thing. But it's not just only travel that it can do, it can also gather all things like berries by belly flopping on them, or you can just use the main attack, and you get fiber as well, so it's a pretty good berry and fiber gatherer during the early game. And the fact that it also acts as your transport mount is a really good thing too. Just one thing to look out for is the fact that its stamina can be quite temperamental in a lot of states. So especially if you've got a low level, really keep an eye on the stamina, as it caught me out a few times when I was playing around with this one. It's only about a level 20 odd, I think. So yeah, really do be careful. You can slide through all sorts of resources though. If it's a resource that you can harvest, then you can slide through it using the Maeguana, no troubles whatsoever, and you can get through as fast as you want. You can also do this on water as well. I'll show you that in a little bit when I get to it, but as you can see, I ran out of stamina there and I was near a pack of raptors. This is really what you should avoid, and it's an absolute noob Ark mistake coming from me, but you know, it's to show that things like this do happen, and especially if it's like your first time playing Ark, or you're sort of new to Ark and this is a creature that you've been wanting, then, you know, be careful for things like stamina, and then we just get amazing game stutters as well. So watch out for that too on ASA. They can catch you out sometimes. But if you know anything about the Maewing, the Maeguana is essentially the same thing. There's some other abilities which I didn't show in this just b-roll of me going around the place, but it also, you know, delivers milk like the Maewing does, so you can use it to nurse babies. You can also put food in its inventory, so when you've got babies attached to the saddle, it can have 2 up to the size of a Rex in its saddle. It will just take food out of the Maeguana's inventory. You don't have to worry about that. The milk does have quite a low range though, so perhaps not the best, but you can make it fit in and you can level up that range over time. They're genderless, so you can breed any 2 together and you can get babies. The eggs come from simple all the way to extraordinary, and you can make the kibbles out of those, of course, and it's great for kibble. It's absolutely amazing. It does the same thing that the Maywing did with its eggs as well. Truly an amazing ability for kibble stuff, and the fact that we have this in ASA now is really a great thing. It expands what we can use with kibble. It's only simple kibble you need for this thing, so not too much, but especially if it's your first one, use meat or use berries and there's no problem there whatsoever. There's also one more thing which I should touch up upon about the Maeguana, which is the fact it really isn't all too great as an attacker, so you probably shouldn't use it for that purpose, but it's a pretty good swimmer, pretty great transport mount. It's the best transport mount in ASA, frankly, at the moment. Don't really use it for attacking. That trap is especially useful for higher levels. Be careful with what's around you. The rare flowers also can be pretty hard to come by as well. They look cool, they're fantastic creatures, great for traveling around the map, and I think you should really get yourself one if you've got Astraeos. You really can't go without them. Don't really attack with them, great for traveling though, so that is exactly why you should get one of these things. So thank you to my wonderful patrons Katerina Puchkova, Karina Thorne, Dominic Mesijewski, and Ethan Tapia, who have all supported me through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. If you want to join this list, then go join Patreon or YouTube members, but thanks to all of these guys.